There was a village in emerald hills and a sapphire sea. There lived a young man named Mateo. His heart was as kind as his smile was bright, and his laugh could turn the saddest day into the joyful. Mateo was known for his charming stories and his gentle way with the village children, who often gathered around him to hear tales of faraway lands. One day, as Mateo wandered through the village market, his eyes met those of a young woman named Isadora. She was new to the village, having moved from a distant town to care for her aging grandmother. Isadora's eyes were as deep and enchanting as the sea, and her hair flowed like a river of night. Mateo was instantly captivated by her beauty and grace. Over the coming weeks, Mateo and Isadora spent their evenings together, talking about dreams and the mysteries of the world. They laughed at the same jokes, and their silences were comfortable like old friends who needed no words. The villagers watched them with delight, whispering that they were surely destined for each other. But Isadora had a secret one she could not share. Her heart, though kind, was encumbered with a promise. Before leaving her old town, she had pledged to return to her first love, a young man named Thomas, once her grandmother no longer needed her care. She had given her word, and her honor bound her to it. As the seasons changed and the trees shed their golden leaves, Mateo's feelings for Isadora deepened. He knew that he wanted to spend his life with her, to build a home and family together. On the evening of the harvest festival, he took her by the hand and, with the courage of 1,000 hearts, asked her to be his wife. Tears filled Isadora's eyes, but they were not tears of joy. She gently pulled her hand away and explained her promise to Thomas. Mateo felt as though the earth had opened beneath him, and he was falling into a chasm of darkness. He tried to understand, but the pain was too great. Isadora returned to her grandmother's home, and Mateo wandered the village in a daze. The children asked for stories, but he had none to tell. His friends tried to console him, but he could not hear their words. The village, once so vibrant, seemed empty and dull. As the months passed, Isadora's grandmother grew frail and eventually passed away. Isadora knew it was time to keep her promise to Thomas, and she prepared to leave the village. She visited Mateo one last time, hoping to find some peace in their parting. But Mateo was distant and cold, his heart shattered by the knowledge that he could never be with the woman he loved. Isadora left the village, and Mateo watched her go from a distance, the weight of his heartbreak almost unbearable. The villagers noticed his sadness and did their best to support him, but they knew that some wounds take time to heal. Years later, Mateo found himself at the village market once more, telling stories to the children. Though he smiled and laughed, a shadow of sadness lingered in his eyes. He had found a way to live with his heartbreak, but he knew that some loves, like the tides, come and go, leaving only memories of the moments they once shared.